endlessly searching for an original sound.
I know, right? I actually, you know, I'm about to make this worse. I used to be a champion swimmer. That's not even a joke. That was something I was.
Hmm. Oh, you can do yourself a favor though while you're still in control of yours. You can actually turn me down because I am incredibly loud on your side.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, let me do
Like
that.
I'm at least twice as loud as you are.
Alright, keep talking.
All right, checkity check. Check check. Sing a song. Touch a butt. Let's see what happens now.
Is this say offline for you
3.
guys?
Let's see if it goes a little quieter.
Is it still too loud?
I'm trying to catch up to where it is. Just think it got a little quieter. Just think it got a little
YouTube
quieter.
is off? No shit, really? Hold on, let me double check, guys.
I'm breaking everything. Everyone's streaming. Everyone's having fun. Hey, Dark. What are we doing? So.
No, we should be live.
Yeah, it says you're live. Might have to refresh.
Yeah, somebody let the guys on YouTube know to refresh. Because I immediately went to check my status on the channel. I'm like, did I get a strike and not know it? God damn it, I've been gone all day. I've been a good girl.
You got war skied. She's all angry. Listen to her.
That's Kagome.
Oh. She's all angry. Listen to her.
Yeah, they're playing. So hi guys.
So who's saying it's not working?
Still offline.
Samuel.
Why is some people having some problems? I don't know what's going on. If you're having problems, go over to fucking Twitch. Don't be gay.
It's a choice, period. It's a choice.
So I'm joined with Minuteman. I might be joined with another friend. I'm waiting to see if he's going to want to join in or not. I think he might have fallen asleep, which is fine.
I wonder who it could be.
I don't think you've talked to him yet.
Oh, this is going to be surprises.
But then I have to talk him into getting Discord, and that's going to be its own fucking nightmare. Oh, sorry. I was helping a family member who needed my help with some stuff. It was funny. As soon as I opened the door, there was fucking cops there, and I was just looking at him like I didn't do shit.
You didn't do nothing this time?
I didn't do nothing. No, somebody was being thrown out, and apparently they weren't supposed to be there. A trespasser, basically, that broke into a house and was trying to live there, because if you live in a house for over 5 days, what the fuck is that stupid rule?
Squatters?
Yep.
Squatters' rights?
They were trying to do that.
The weirdest fucking thing in the world. How do you get away with
I
it?
know! I don't understand how that became a fucking thing.
Yeah, and I've had a lawyer try to explain it to me. I'm staring at him like, you do realize you're just talking French to me, because nothing you said makes any form of logic. Well, you see, they're taking care of the property. No, they're not.
No, they typically don't. They typically do not take care of the property. Theoretically, they're supposed to, and that's, I guess, why it was made, for those houses that are abandoned, but no. I think it was something made during the Depression or something.
Yeah, the Depression, or I think it's pre-colonial. It's just a tradition that we never got rid of. I guarantee you, you're not taking over Donald Trump's one of his houses in Key Largo.
By the way, if you guys use if you guys use the... Oh, you know what? Let me turn the Steam Labs thing on so I can actually read any messages that come up.
Yeah, that'd be good. She's getting better, guys. Trust her.
I'm sorry. I meant to do this earlier today, and things happened. It got a little hectic around here. So sue me.
Sue her. Take control of the channel.
You can have the channel.
Yay!
Guys, Minuteman is now taken over. If you have any complaints, please send them to him.
I will just reply with swastikas.
You would, too.
I would. Why are people surprised when I say that? Or, ooh, I could send traps.
By the way, if I look at my chat again and it's fucking swastikas, I'm blaming you.
I'm not the one who made it your emote.
Not an emote. It's not going to be an
taking over her
emote.
stream spaghetti. I'm spreading everywhere. I'm like a virus. An obnoxious virus.
Your only complaint that it wasn't sooner. It was planned to be sooner, and then I had to run out because, unfortunately, I tend to be nice when I shouldn't be. You should move that over there and move the...
Okay, free citizen laws, Wolfsbane, aren't really a thing. It's kind of a misnomer in the nomenclature of legal talk. That's how you have sovereign citizens thinking that a cop can't arrest them because they're a non-legal entity in the United States. I'm like, no, you
Oh,
belong
you
to the
speak about
government.
that. I actually know someone now who, whose specialty in law, in college was maritime law, and that makes me giggle. Because I just looked at them and smiled, and they went, "Oh, motherfucker."
This is not what any of this means.
No, it's not. It's military law. Maritime law is basically military law. Nobody seems to understand that.
No, they seem to think that there's law for international waters, which is literally not true. There's no law. That's why you can kill people.
Well, you can. You're just gonna be a dick if you do. Don't do what he does.
Dead. What, kill people?
Yes.
Well, yeah, you don't want to... Okay, because you can still get in trouble for committing murder. It's just, you really can't get punished for it because they don't... It's not committed... It's not a crime committed off American soil, so...
Hey, Tatsu.
Don't be nice to Tatsu. You know what he did.
Don't be mean to my Tatsu, you little bitch.
Oh, we're doing this? Is this what's happening right now?
Yes.
It's hate crime Wednesdays? Oh, it's Thursday.
You're white. It's not considered a hate crime.
I'm also Irish, so I'm the wrong kind of white.
What? Irish aren't even people?
Exactly. So you're just you're committing hate crimes against animals.
Okay, so I'm a terrible person. I was talking to somebody today. And speaking of...
Love you too, Bo.
This is going to be good. So you know in Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Zoo, I believe... No, Bronx Zoo. They actually once had a black eye on display. This is a real thing, by the way, that happened.
Yeah.
And like I was talking to my friend about it, and the first thing they said was, "So did they have an Irish guy too?" And everybody just kind of looked at them, and then we're like, "Wait, did they?" And my first response was, "No. Why would they need to have them on display? They're cheap enough to go get at the store." That's terrible. Oh, and asking if there's a fucking Irish guy on display wasn't?
Wah, wah. It's like, oh no, that's too far. You took it too far now.
Oh, I have to go pick up my axe.
Epidemic wants to do terrible things to me with a...
Oh, don't forget, patrons. Do you guys mind if we move the Patreon live stream to next Saturday? I forgot this weekend was the fair.
I don't think she had any intention of going.
What?
You didn't know the fair was happening at all, did you?
No, I did know. I actually forgot it was this week. I thought it was next week. I wanted to go to... I want to go to the fair. I want to win a fishy. I want to win a killer goldfish.
Killer goldfish or one that dies in 2 hours?
Last goldfish, my grandpa won me there. It lived for 10 years and it ate like $8,000 worth of fish.
Why did you give it $8,000 worth of fish?
I didn't. My mom thought it'd be a really good idea to put it in the fish tank with the others. Woke up, the damn thing had eaten everything. In fact, my cat had tried to put its paw in to eat it, to get it, and it bit my cat's paw, and we're like, alright, so this thing is unfucking killable, isn't it? 10 years. Little bastard lived.
It's a carp. Carps don't know fear. Carp only knows hunger.
I like my fishy. I used to talk to him every day.
And if he could have eaten you, he would have.
No, he liked me. In fact, he was really nice when I was around. He got vicious when I wasn't, so I'm starting to think fish know how to identify people. But yeah, I'm gonna try to win a fishy fish.
You think Purity's fish was a nice fishy, or was it trying to size her up for meat?
Maybe. I was a little skinny thing. You've seen the picture of me when I was little. Not the baby picture, the one next to it of me a little older. I was a skinny little fucking thing.
With the Jufro.
Shut up.
Jufro. What is... Australia? No, if it was part Australian, it would have just killed everything. It would have busted out of the tank and eaten somebody.
No, I'm gonna catch I'm gonna get it. Well, I'm not that good at pool like my grandpa was. I'm actually gonna see if he might want to go to the fair this weekend. That's kind of why I wanted to reschedule the Patreon thing, guys, because in case I go with my grandparents. And yes, shut up. I know that sounds like a little kid thing.
No, when you get older, you realize why you want to do it. When you're a child, it's like, they're going to buy stuff for me when you're older. Oh, it's going to be so tragic soon.
I don't want to think of it like that. I'm actually hoping my grandma's going to be up for being able to go.
Yeah, she doesn't. You have recordings, right?
You know what? Fuck you.
No, I'm saying...
Oh, I thought you were... Oh, okay, I thought you were making a really dark joke there.
I'm not in that mood today.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry, Daddy.
That's Friday. Yeah, see, now you're just assuming I'm automatically a monster. Congratulations.
Well, to be fair, you usually are. By the way, when I sent everyone pictures of the cops by my front door, everybody asked what I fucking did. And I'm like, I don't know if I should be offended by that.
Was it finally the neighbors? Did they make you snap?
Fuck off, that might have been what one of my friends texted me. Which neighbor did you kill? I don't have any right now.
Why? What happened? I mean, shit.
I mean, there's only so much room in the backyard.
You can always pull a mouse.
Ah, goddammit.
Just put them in the... Oh, wait, you're in Florida. You don't have basements, do you?
No, it's not possible for us to have basements.
Yeah, so you really couldn't pull a mouse and bury... How many bodies down there? 8? Yeah, that's a fun story. I grew up near a serial killer. Yay!
Where did the serial killer touch you?
Thankfully, nowhere, because I'm not dead or gay.
Have you noticed how many serial killers end up being...
Violent gay? Yeah. Dahmer, Gacy. Who else was... Well, Mouse counts too. Who was the other big one? Dahmer? Gacy.
There's quite a few.
It's the big 3 that everyone talks about. Either they've eaten
It wasn't
or...
Ed Gein, no. He wasn't a serial killer,
No.
technically. He was a necrophiliac.
Mm.
You're gonna make me go get my pathology book, aren't you?
I would have thought that's why you remembered.
2 years of studying pathology and forensics in high school kind of leaves that impression, especially when you get to go to the morgue several times. Yes, I'm that fucking twisted. I know.
No, the only reason I had to memorize this stuff because I have an ex who was one of those creepy goth chicks who liked that kind of crap.
She would not have liked my class.
Oh my god, you know who she liked the most, which made me really uncomfortable?
Who?
She liked John Romero, the Night Stalker.
Oh, why?
Another cannibal.
Oh, you kind of glad she's your ex, aren't you?
She also liked trying to get busy while watching Hellraiser, especially the part when the guy's skinned.
Okay, so that didn't tell you to jump the bitch quick?
She looked really good in leather pants.
Yeah, so do femme fatales, but they usually end up being bad.
Guys, she's trying to apply logic to this conversation.
Have you looked her up in the police database?
No, thankfully. I have a bad habit of never talking to exes again, especially when they actually scare the hell out of me.
Yeah, she sounds like she was probably terrifying.
Oh,
This is
no,
your
there were
first time?
other-
Well, I'm glad we popped your cherry. Oh my god, I shouldn't have done this.
Why are you breaking cherries?
Somebody came and said it was their first time.
Oh, and you weren't even gentle. See how I can make that worse? See how I can make that so much worse?
Leather pants are a giveaway?
First of all, how dare anybody who just said that?
You can blame Epidemic.
Epidemic's lying. He would totally go with the chick with leather pants.
You might stand a little murder. What?
The power of boners is strong.
Yeah, you guys are kind of stupid that way. Then again, women aren't much better.
No, women think they can change them.
Yeah, I never understood that. Maybe it's because I come from a very violent family, where it's like, no, bitch, you ain't ever changing that.
No, it's the fantasy. I've already had this conversation with certain people. It's the excuse. What they like is a guy who doesn't give a fuck about their personal feelings.
Yeah, that's
Because
still weird to
girls say
me.
they want a nice guy, and they never go with a nice guy. Ever.
See, I prefer the nice guy, as long as they're not creepy. And
Yeah,
I
you
have
know, they're
seen
not gonna
nice
eat
guys
your
that are
skin.
creepy.
Well, because they're the... should I make a little trademark symbol for that? Nice guy TM. Epidemic, I will fight you and I will bite you on the tit. Alright? Is that what you want to hear? 'Cause I will bite you on the tit.
By the way, guys, if you like anything Minuteman's doing, he's got a YouTube channel and he's got a Twitch channel, so you guys can go follow him. He'll shamelessly plug it at some moment.
I might. Okay, long story short, I am going to try to push my channel forward for the sole purpose of rubbing it in Mundane Matt's face.
So guys, help him hit
Who
whatever.
doesn't want to make Mundane Matt cry?
See guys, if you help out him, we get to make Mundane Matt cry. Because he's not only going to use his channel, but my channel. Because then if Mundane Matt bitches about my channel, we can just go, you against the women?
You don't like the women's? You don't like
Oh, did you see the game journalist that lost his fucking mind because PewDiePie apparently read one of his tweets in a video?
I just saw that before I started the stream up, and I started laughing because it's like, I feel so dirty. I'm like, where did he touch you? Was that the retweet button?
I'm like, I don't know. I as much as I'm not a huge
PewDiePie.
fan of PewDiePie, I'd probably be a little... I'd be like, oh, hey, I kind of feel, you know, a little honored by that.
The guy with 60 million, and he wasn't insulting you. He was using it as a meme.
Exactly. I would have been like, yeah, I can dig this. But then again, he'll never notice my channel, so I'm going to guess that's going to be a good thing.
It's adorable you keep thinking stuff like that, because then funny things happen to you.
What are you planning?
No, I'm just pointing out the fact that you've talked with Medicurve and American McGee.
I've talked to American several times.
Yeah. Just saying, like, you complain about having a small channel that no one's going to talk to you, and then you talk to people who have done, well, outside of Medicurve, people who have done cultural, like,
Would it piss you off if I've said I've talked to the entire cast of The Walking Dead and I didn't even know it was them?
It wouldn't surprise me. When was this? Because certain members are
Comic-Con?
probably not there. When, like, this year?
2013.
Oh, so it was like their third black guy. Okay.
I met one of the major producers for the Batman films, and I said I couldn't figure out why people were basically sucking his dick the entire night, because everyone's like, oh my god, you're the greatest thing ever. I just sat near him, and I'm like, you have a really cool shirt. And, like, he just started laughing, and I'm like, I don't know what's so funny.
I think Epidemic, did you watch... Oh, Epidemic, did you watch Demon Centipede 2? Is that why you like sandpaper and sex so much?
I couldn't even stand the first one, and why did they make a second one?
Because they like gross out humor. We'll call it horror, but gross out horror.
Quote-unquote horror.
Well, to be fair, it's pretty horrifying when you're a man and watching a dude jack himself off with sandpaper.
We watched,
It's pretty
we
fucking
saw that at a
messed up.
horror con, and then they showed the Blob, which we were fucking loving, because they showed both Blobs, and we
'Cause
were
it's the
making
Blob.
fun of it. And everybody in the audience is making fun of it, and then we did the Human Centipede, and everyone's making fun of it. And then up front, we can't figure out, we're like, okay, one of the voices in here we recognize. Robert Englund gets up and walks out and goes, man, I'm having fun, but I gotta get to my panel. And everybody in the room's like,
No, Daddy Freddy, no.
Daddy Freddy actually has a sense of humor?
To be fair, I've had hilarious, not named people, but hilarious things happen at panels when I've gone to conventions before. Especially the hentai panels. Some
Oh,
people are
God,
just trying
yeah.
their hardest to be awkwardly funny.
I wish I had filmed it. My first convention, Scott McNeil, I went to his panel, and somebody gave him a cucumber,
Oh, let's begin.
spray cheese, and a Klondike bar. 'Cause apparently they don't have Klondike bars and spray cheese in Canada. So he puts the spray cheese on the Klondike bar and he starts eating it. And this girl goes running out of the room and he goes fucking chasing after her. Wait, don't you want some?
It's like, I'll share. We'll snowball. That way we both get to enjoy it.
It was the funniest thing ever. John St. John. He is
Wait,
awesome. Which, by the
John
way,
St.
you and I
John or
have to
Scott
talk.
McNeil?
You and I have to talk about the boat trip.
I want him to... Oh, will he walk around just up like the Duke? Because that'll make me happy.
More than
Is he the
likely,
kind
he
of-
will.
Is he the kind of guy who will do that? Or he doesn't
I
have to do
haven't
his
met him in
characters
person
that
yet. This will be my first time meeting him in person. I've only talked to him a couple of times, so
way? Okay.
little nervous.
If people who don't know, John St. John, the voice of Duke Nukem. And
I'm a
yes,
little
we
nervous.
could talk about the shitty game, but it's the
I
goddamn
like.
Duke.
No. If you want to piss him off, just mention Big the Cat.
Why would that piss him off?
You never watched my interview. He fucking hates that character. Which I was going to mention it during the interview, and then when he brought it up, I'm like, oh, thank God. Also, he's the first guest I've ever had that dropped the F-bomb. And he was nice enough to ask first.
They all have to say something really bad. Wait, he's the first... Okay, I was going to say, because I'm assuming he was...
He was before Medicare.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I don't see Medicare both asking and or not dropping that.
No, John asked if it was okay to drop it. I'm like, sure. And he's like, fuck yeah. What?
It's like 3, 2, 1. I'm never working for Disney again. Fuck yeah.
No, him and I are in agreement on that one.
what, never working for Disney again?
Yeah, remember we both worked... When he worked on my project, it was technically working under Disney.
Well, I'm saying you would work for Disney without your choice now. Now they're blacklisting you. Also, Spaghetti, to answer your question, do you want to know the most traumatizing
Hi,
thing? Oh, it's Rory. He is a lion, and he is a Rory lion.
He's a little
okay.
rar.
If you guys want to know, because Spaghetti asked, what was the thing the goth chick said that scared the hell out of me? Her sentence happened in front of her dad and her mom. I thought we were having a nice dinner, and she said the following sentence. Wow. You're the youngest guy I've ever dated. I'm like,
And
oh.
that's when you gotta fucking run, dude.
No, that didn't scare me at first. I'm like, okay, we're not that much of an age difference. I'm 18, she's 17. And then I'm like, I looked at her mom. She's like, oh, it's funny. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, her last boyfriend was 29. I'm like,
what? And you were okay with that?
I'm just staring at them both and like, I'm like, how long were they dating? 2 years. She was 15 dating a 27-year-old?
That's messed up.
I'm like, this is what happens with degeneracy with parents.
Yes.
People be
My mom would have
parents?
beat my ass. Also, Rory, your daughter is the cutest thing whenever I hear her in your videos.
Oh, ooh. Ben's tossing some shade at you.
What's Ben doing? Also, thank for the 200 bits, Die Hard, my love.
Ben said if Disney called, you'd work for them right now.
Actually, depending on the contract. In complete seriousness, it would depend on what I would be allowed to do in the contract and how much rights I would own. I'd be more closer to working with Warner Brothers because they're a little more zany and that's my cup of tea. But it really would depend on contracts. Because one thing I've learned, read a fucking contract, get 2 fucking lawyers, read the contract again.
Contract law's a bitch.
Yep.
Anybody who thinks they know how to read a contract,
You don't.
guarantee
You
the
need
first
a lawyer. God, you need a lawyer. Trust me, I learned that the hard way.
It's written in lawyerese for a reason.
Speaking of, I'm going to be voicing in a new animation, and that's all I can say right now, but I'm very, very excited for it, because it'll be my first time getting to use speaking a different language in it, so I'm really excited.
That's interesting. Who is Biggs the cat? How to explain this?
I would not do anything to his daughter except pat her head and say she's the cutest thing ever. I'm
Biggs
a good girl to children.
You said it's Biggs the cat, right?
Big the cat from Sonic.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's from Sonic, guys. You know the big purple cat with the dumbass frog pet?
Yeah, that's basically
Nice
Jones'
gangster.
reaction. Which reminds me, give me a
Super
second.
Saiyan Blue? Is that what those are? Super Saiyan Blue? Impressive. Whose are those? Oh, that's ninjas. Okay. You're subscribed to Ninja now. I see how it is. Bunch of racists.
Is it French? It's a bit of Spanish and a bit of another language. So it's 2 different languages and mostly English I get to speak. I don't want to give anything away because I don't know if I'm allowed to, but I'm really excited for the project because the director apparently really likes my voice and I don't have to go get a professional mic, so fuck yeah.
Oh, you lazy ass.
Yeah, basically. Well, I asked him if he wanted me to set up the other mic, and he said he's going to try it with this mic, and
Yes.
if he likes the way the sound bites are, I don't have to worry. If not... Also, Minuteman does giveaways for the channel, so love him. Love him hard.
Long time, too, or we're doing this fast and brutal?
Love it long time, long time. Sucky, sucky,
Lovey, lovey,
$5.
long time, long time. I sliced my thumb again, and someone gave me a good idea.
What?
Sanitize it with whiskey.
Does that work?
Oh, alcohol is disinfectant.
Why
Also,
don't
it hurts
you
like a
believe
whore.
me? Why don't you believe me about what? What'd I do now? What'd I do?
No, I'm curious.
Woohoo! I did a thing.
Highest food? Oblivion? What did you do?
I don't know what I do
why
half the
does
time.
he- So why does he hate Biggs the cat? Just the character?
He hates
What they
that
made him
fucking
do?
character. He hates that fucking character. You can listen to the interview. He's the first one that said it. He hates that character. I want to get him back on, but he's so busy right now. Which, yeah, you and I really need to figure out what we're going to be doing about that. If we're going to be going on the cruise and stuff. Because I can save up for it.
Same here. I got to figure out how much it's going to cost.
Yeah, we've got to...
Just want to say room and board. I'm assuming it's not going to be too expensive because the way they're advertising.
If we share... We can share
It's gonna be like
rooms, and it's only about $1,000 if we share a room.
That's not so bad.
Do you want me to give you the info and you can call the
thanks,
travel
Nick.
agent?
Yes, but I'll have to do it later because I need to figure out my budget after.
Yeah, I
the
don't mean
VidCon.
doing it now. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, we can call now and find out if they do payments and stuff. That's my
Oh,
big thing, is
okay.
do they do payments?
Oh, that's a good question.
I mean,
Probably
if
not.
you don't do it, I can get manager to do it if you don't want to do it, but it's up to you.
You can talk about it.
Yeah.
I just got too much happening this year, so my schedule is just pure hell.
That's why I'm afraid of doing anything. Plus, we have to figure out where on the ship we want to be.
Closer to the top for safety purposes.
What do you want, like a balcony?
Is that an option?
Yeah, you can get a balcony.
Guy, she wants to kill me.
Only if you keep me up at night.
Guy, she wants to kill me.
I was just thinking you're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna get naughty when no one's paying attention. I'm gonna cheat on John.
We're gonna download so much illegal. Oh wait, there's probably no. Oh, there's probably Wi-Fi in a boat now. It's 2000.
Yeah, it should have Wi-Fi. I can get. You want me? Hold on. Let me give you the boat. The cruise.
I was about to say it's like there's no Wi-Fi on the boat.
Let me
We're
send you
gonna
the
download
cruise
so
thing
many
just
illegal
before I
Disney
forget.
movies.
Sorry guys, give me 1 minute. I want to do this because I know I'm gonna forget if I don't, and then you can look at the cruise ship and decide what rooms we're gonna get.
Well, the trick is, do you know? Well, she's busy. Uh-oh, I'm getting, ooh, Maramasu, thank you for the follow. Scandalous.
Oh,
Me and the Droogs just in the heightened fashion.
let's go.
Okay, Tyler, for a quick second, no offense to you, but I realized what your icon is, but when I first saw it, it looked like Zeph, and I was getting really angry at you.
I don't think Zeph knows who we are.
I know, but his icon looked like a Zeph hat. Like, you know, gray face with
let me
the hat.
see.
I'm like, no, don't do. Hi there.
Oh, did I not save it?
You didn't save it.
No, I know I saved it. Persona 4, Humble
Save
Bundle, Partnership, Lovecraft, Morta Jade. I have a weird save thing. Don't question me. No, I didn't save.
No, you're fine with the caps.
I can get it directly from him though.
Yeah, if you have to.
I may have to go send him a message later. He
Like,
still hasn't
hey,
answered
real
my email though,
fast.
so I'm mad at him now.
Oh, you're mean.
Oh, I
He's
don't
a-
like
he's a
being
fragile
ignored.
He's a fragile old man. Why are you yelling at him?
I don't yell at my stars. Then they never work for me again, and I need my narrator back for if we hit 3.
Boss porn? No, there's no Pornhub money, unfortunately. They don't pay for her.
Yeah, they won't pay.
Good. All right, by the way, guys, remember how I said that I was doing the giveaway on my
Got it.
stream? All you have to type in is Bluefin. Type in Bluefin.
Is it a bluefin figure?
No, what? What is that blue? It's a Bluefin cooler. No, this is the code, and I had to think about something that wouldn't be said often enough.
Oh, because I was going to say Bluefin's actually a collectible company.
Yep, they're actually the American distributor for Gun Plus stuff.
Yeah, I saw some of their Sailor Moon stuff, and I liked it. Shut up.
Goddamn. I don't know if you have to do the exclamation point part. Maybe? Let me see if it's counting you guys in this. No, it's counting you guys. Okay.
Thank you for all the bits. I'm not going to count them. Fuck you. It's 275.
There you go. You usually get the result at the end.
No, it tells me up top now, so I don't have to count.
Just look for me on Twitch at Minuteman Media. Minuteman likes Purity because Purity lets me just yell at her and nobody can stop me.
Oh, I got the vest. And the other
Where
one.
was it? Where was it?
It arrived. It arrived second. In
Separately?
fact, it was arriving as the cops were coming, and the poor delivery guy was just looking at me nervously, and I'm like, I didn't do shit.
You're like, you just look at me. Get up here, boy.
You're gonna be my hostage now.
I
Little
ain't going
5'4" girl, you gonna be my hostage.
I ain't going out alone. I'm not doing it this way.
See, I joked that I'd pull out a fake gun, but I only have real guns in the house.
Yeah, that would end the way you think it would.
Yep. Especially because one of them was a female cop, and I know exactly what she would have done.
She would have lit your ass up, wouldn't she?
Oh, yeah. She wasn't too happy.
Good job. Okay, well, Twitch isn't a bad thing to have. Golden Freddy. Ooh.
Yeah, thank
Well,
you
yeah,
guys.
that's what
Help him. He's got a YouTube channel as well. Help him grow, because he's going to be using our channel and his against a certain YouTuber.
It's not drama. It's literally not drama, guys.
Can we
It's
get
just
this on the
me-
Kumite?
Yeah, just be me going, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. Because he's the kind of person who's doing that shit that annoys me.
Oh
Or
my
they wanna
god, I
shit
want it on
talk
the
and then they
Kumite, but
just-
we're not big enough to be on the Kumite.
Oh, they'll let you on the Kumite. Look at the fucking size of half the people they had on there before.
Can we get you guys on the Kumite fighting?
I don't have any reason to fight him. He just annoys me. There's a difference.
Fight, aka just insult him.
And I already tried to get him on the Kumite to have him go out against Tonka, but he's like, I don't have anything to gain from it, so I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, he's like
we're
that
gonna go
stupid
lose.
dev I talked to who's like, I'm not going to show off your review of my game on my Patreon. What would that do?
I'm just here to shit talk and then run away. I'm like,
Dude, he can't even shit talk. I've seen some of the
No.
messages you show me. He can't even shit talk.
no, that's why I said it annoyed me. He's like, these people are just jealous that I achieve something that they'll never have.
Oh, honey, I guarantee you I make more money on... Can you go check how much he makes on Patreon?
Patreon?
Let's find out if porn sells, everyone.
Thank you, Nicholas. I don't know what I call you. I can call you Nick, but I'm Nick too, and I have to kill you if we're gonna play that game. We're going Highlander up in this bitch.
But there's already another...
There can be only one.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he's also actually...
Has
named
anybody
Nicholas.
else? Has anybody else ever done that?
What?
They meet somebody else with the same name as them, and they're like, I have to kill you.
See, I want to see if that happens if you two meet. Actually, you know what? I wonder if he'll go if he would chip in to go too, because he's
I'm
got
not against
vacation
it.
time next year.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
What?
It
What?
doesn't show the amount.
Oh, fucking coward! It's a whole 5 cents, isn't it?
Well, it's got 148, so it's got to be a decent amount.
Oh, he's only got 148. Mine's over 300 supporters.
Yeah, so unless they are all doing $1, he's got to be making at
Oh
least
my
over
god,
100.
could you imagine how hilariously dickish that would be?
Mm-hmm. His rewards are hilarious, by the way.
Please read them.
All
Please,
right.
Daddy.
All right, guys. So going through his Patreon tiers. Tier 1 is turn off that pesky ad block.
Are you curious? Are you serious? Serious?
Yes, that's his $1. You get access to his Patreon-only stream and his Undying Things. If you get $2, monthly Patreon-only live stream invite. Once a month, there will be a Patreon-only live stream, lots of fun stories, jokes, not advertiser-friendly YouTube content. Not really. And you're a liar. Stop that. It's not funny. $5 Buck Brigade. At $5, this is a great tier if you enjoy my voice and my face, so you get nothing.
Wow, at least
Tier-
for $5 I give you guys porn and art requests.
At $10, something dark side. This perk level grants you an exclusive role in the Mundane Matt Discord. $5 Brigade, which gives you access to private text and voice channel only for Patreons at this level or higher. Matt will schedule 1 or 2 meetings per month in the voice chat where he will talk pretty much about anything with his fans, plus all the lower tier perks.
Oh my god, you have to schedule with him? I just hop in there and let everyone talk to me.
Oh, no, talk, screech, your choice.
I don't screech, fuck you.
No, we do.
Oh.
We screech at you like howler monkeys.
Oh god, can you imagine how it's going to be when we do Cards Against Humanity next weekend?
Yeah, we could. That's why we gotta do that still, don't we?
Yeah, we're gonna have to move it to next weekend because I don't know what's
And
gonna happen.
thank you, Miramasu. We are much more entertaining people. Trust me, I have been part of
He
groups that
stole
are not
Downside.
entertaining.
No, even Downside, like, he's retarded.
I was gonna say, did he steal Downside? I will murder a bitch.
In fact, I might change one of our Patreon levels to Downside because I think Downside deserves more love.
Welcome to the Downside.
We're gonna put the $50 patrons as the Downsiders.
I don't understand these. Last two are weird. $15 and $20. At $15, okay, you obviously enjoy full mundane Matt experience. I can't blame you. I live with me, and I know that I'm great. There's no rewards. It's just a masturbatory fucking post.
Wow.
And at $20, geez, I get it. I'm amazing and you love me, but I have a secret to tell you. I love you too. We should run out together and commit to the comment on the idiocies of social justice, debate consoles versus PC Master Race. Okay, you can't run away with me. Well, in that case, I'll give you my undying thing. So you don't get anything for the last 2 tiers.
That's the most faggoty thing you've ever just read to me. And you've read me some faggoty shit.
Oh, if you guys only fucking knew.
He likes torturing me at night when we're alone together.
So autistic. I'm not even autistic. I'm just an asshole. Call me a Matt. Okay, first of all, Masa, can I put an H in there? Does that make me laugh?
What?
Can I call, because so that way I can call him Massa?
Oh, yeah, I could call him Massa by mistake anyway, so you might as well. Well, he's also Little Puppy Dog. You can also call him Little Puppy Wuppy.
Is he an indoor dog or an outdoor dog?
I think he's an indoor dog. I don't think he's a Chihuahua. But...
Okay. Not a Chihuahua. I don't know how to respond to that. Mark as eligible. Why are you not marked?
Does he use sandpaper? Well, I'm guaranteeing mundane Matt does. You know we're gonna get in trouble for shit-talking a bigger YouTuber.
Oh, and on Twitch apparently now. He's trying to go over here for some reason. Okay, so remember guys, all you have to do is just type in Bluefin, the main word on my stream, and you get entered into the contest. And if you don't know what the contest is, it's a starter kit for models. You might want to jump on yourself real fast. Just take a quick second off. I'm just building a model on my stream because I'm that kind of person.
Yeah, and I'm just chillaxing with you guys tonight. We're going to be doing indies tomorrow. Give me 1 second, guys. He's going to entertain you. I need to answer a text that's actually really important.
Go ahead. Hello, rooms. I can read all of you. Hi, Spaghetti's. Spaghetti, those aren't my emotes, so I don't want to see them. This is what I want to see in my chat only. This is Nick emotes only. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just screaming at you people. Is she in the porn? What the hell is Minecraft? Minecraft is everything. Minecraft is the internet. Dante, I'll be number 2, and I'll be. That's why I tend to go with Minuteman. It's just so much easier. You don't see my page? It should just be the Minuteman, and it should have my icon, which is just me in my blue Minuteman garb. Oh, you salty bitch. Give me a second. I can get you the link, actually, if you guys want to see it. Trust me, I have not been putting content out because I have been a very bad person.
He's a bad boy.
I am. I should stop, but I can't. Shit posting calls. Hi.
Hello, this is Disney calling. We want to do Downside. You can fight DC over that one.
It'd be Warner Brothers versus Disney for it. That'd be amazing.
Oh God, I kind of want Warner Brothers to find out about Downside just because I really want to see the message I would get for that. Like, we don't know if we have to use it because it's inclusive.
You have to. You have to. Not even a joke. If you do not support Downside, you don't support people with Down syndrome, and I will not tolerate bigots on my stream.
Except himself.
Well, obviously myself. I'm not a bigot. I'm special. I have special needs. You're not going in.
So, okay. Speaking of special. So apparently,
Because he's British.
Oh, you're gonna love this. So apparently now people are starting to think that if you have ADHD, you're autistic. Stop fucking laughing, because I already know you're planning on laughing.
I want to hear the payoff first before I start cackling like an asshole.
I was talking to a parent about it today, and you can start laughing because you know why it's funny. But they were like, "Yeah, my child might have ADHD." I'm like, "Oh, that's not so bad. Doesn't that mean they're autistic?" What? I just kind of stared at them, and I'm like,
ADHD is autism now. Fucking normies need to learn
It's
English.
because, and like
It hurt you a little bit, didn't it?
Oh, you know why it pissed me off.
No, welcome obscene. Actually, you know what, guys? This is just a point of pride on my side. But we were discussing her streams and all of her interviews she's had with other people. And we saw the Medicare numbers. But you know what I didn't see? American McGee's numbers.
Yeah,
That
if you
made me
guys bring
sad.
if you bring that viewership back up on there, maybe I'll bring him on for you guys to talk to him.
Do you guys not like American McGee? Is there an issue?
I mean, he's
Look
a
at
really
this
sweet person.
motherfucker. He's so goddamn dapper. He has a top hat. What more do you want in
He
life?
does. He's super duper nice, and so is his assistant. And his wife. And his fiance, I should say. Because he's going to be getting married.
Immigrant, the new British. He's not, you're not wrong, Spaghetti. That's the sad part. You're
Your
not
family
wrong.
still says mental disease? Well, I mean, it's a chemical... ADHD is when the chemicals in your brain are switched. which is very weird, but that's actually how it is. Your brain's chemistry is switched over. That's why, like, how people get really worked up with caffeine or speed, it puts me to sleep.
Yeah, and
spoiler, I have ADHD. That's why I got pissed off. But the mother was explaining it, and she's like, well, the doctor said that it's a form of autism. And I'm like, no, it's fucking not.
I can understand living in the UK. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you said you don't like the UK, which is now also hate speech. We have to report you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The cops will be there in about 10 to 20 weeks.
So unfortunately,
so just sit outside.
Massa is now under arrest for hate speech laws. Unfortunately, I live in America, so I can say whatever I want to.
As long as you're not threatening someone's life.
Or threatening public order, which would be stuff like fire in like in a closed room or in a public space. Basically anything that would institute violence because you're causing
like
panic.
Fire in a crowded movie theater, which I actually had somebody once ask me why that's a thing, and I'm like, think about what would happen if you did that.
Yeah, go into a crowded theater, like, I don't know, oh god, even nowadays, like an IMAX theater, and you just started shouting fire.
It would be a complete stampede.
You're killing somebody. Somebody's going to die.
Yep.
And that's a really sad part because I checked the rules. It applies that even if you say it and there is a fire and you're trying to save people's lives.
Yeah, wasn't
really
written
fucked.
well.
No, that's the only downside.
But not downside like our downside. He would be nice enough to go, okay, everybody out.
I killed the fire. I gave it hugs.
Downside videos will be coming up eventually, guys. We just need to get a weekend off to do it.
Okay, if you guys understand the difference between autism and ADHD, ADHD is your brain's incapability to focus. That's the easiest way to handle it. Your brain's operating at 11 all the time.
Yep.
If you're autistic, your brain cannot process social cues. And that sounds simplistic when I say it, but the quickest way to describe it would be, you are a normal person, two people walk up to you and they both say hello. One person puts her hands out with a smile, the other one is glaring at you. You understand the social cues of what's happening right now. An autistic person looks at both of them and goes, hi, why do you look like you smelled shit today? Yeah. I think people are just assuming autism now just means mental illness at this point. Is that what I'm inferring from this conversation? Yeah. And the problem with autism is there's spectrum, and the spectrum is
apparently bigger now than it's ever been.
Which is another issue I've gotten into people because I'm trying to figure out the why part of that. Why is autism exploding?
Because everyone wants to feel... Because, alright, this is the issue I see, and as somebody that has something wrong with their brain...
You had to say the autism.
No, I was trying to say ADHD, but just something wrong with the brain that you can't fix. There's you can't ever fix this. I don't understand why people think it's such a great thing to have, because most of us would switch it off if we could. I really, really would like to sleep for more than 2 hours. And if you think it's a joke, it's not. I can only sleep for 2 hours.
Because the brain's
And then eventually I'll fucking crash for an entire day.
Yep.
But I can't help it. That's what my brain does.
And if you guys don't know, when they give them the pills, like Ritalin, Adderall, unlike with a regular person, when they take those, which students do, to increase their focus so they can just study for 8 days straight without sleeping, for a person with ADHD, when they take these pills, their brain shuts the fuck off. You're basically operating in a fog. Yeah,
it's one of the worst feelings you'll ever feel.
Because you can tell the difference when somebody has these pills, when they need them, versus when they don't need them. Because they were over-prescribing the shit out of them in schools when I was going to school. So they gave it to me because I was bored out of my mind. That's how I was up there in the school. So they gave it to me, and I was just zoned the fuck out. I could just see everything. I was super focused. And everyone's like, see, he's so much calmer now. And I'm just like, I can feel the passage of time. So I was just fucking out of it for about 2 years straight until I finally had an emotional breakdown because that shit just fucked me up because my body just rejected it because I didn't need it. So they had to ramp it up all the time. I went from Ritalin to Adderall, which if you don't know what the difference...
there's a big
it's
difference. There's a big
yeah.
difference. There's a big difference.
Yeah, so they jacked me up to Adderall, and they kept jacking up the Adderall to the point where I had an emotional breakdown in the middle of school because someone touched my foot and I threw a pair of scissors at the wall.
Yep, sounds about right.
And everyone's like, what happened to him? I'm like, I don't even fucking know.
I don't mean to laugh at you, but that's...
Oh, I'm not hiding. It happened to me. I know what the fuck happened. And my mom's like, why did that occur to me? Because you're giving me crazy pills. You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
Basically. Also, fun fact, ADHD is extremely, extremely rare in females. And I have it. I was a fucking test subject for most of my young life, which I'm fine with. Yeah, I was basically a fucking test subject because I was the only one the doctors had found that actually legitly had it that was female, and they're like, oh, this isn't normally a thing. What the fuck? I'm like, hi. We're gonna use you for a test subject. Yay! We're gonna give you pills. No!
This is the question of why.
What?
Why
I
is it so rare
don't
in
know. I
women?
guess our brains are different enough. It's supposed to be, I think, because girls' brains are supposed to mature faster. But when you have ADHD, you're highly intelligent. You just can't comprehend for shit, you know, because your brain is way the fuck over there. Which is why there's times in the streams I'll just go completely silent and be like,
Why am I here again?
what the fuck am I doing? Oh yeah. But it was something they didn't understand. They didn't understand why girls rarely get it and guys get it a lot. So I get to get my brain poked a lot. You sure you're female? Actually, funny enough, I was supposed to be born male. When they did the whole stupid test to see if you're male or female, it came out saying I was going to be a boy. Then I was born a girl, and they were like, what the fuck? And there's my grandma and my grandpa, who had just unfortunately passed away a few days before I was born, was like, yeah, told you.
What'd you say, bitch?
But no, genetically at least, or when they did the test, I'm not sure how it's done, if it's genetics or however they do it. They said I was supposed to be a boy. So you have a boy's brain. Very possible I do.
But you're
I actually
not
don't
trans.
know. I like men. And I like being female. But could be very possible that I have brain chemistry of a male. Those kinds of tests weren't around when I was little, and they were doing those kinds of tests, so...
Oh, how much of a tomboy would you say you were?
I basically only hung around guys.
Okay. By choice or by environment?
Girls tended to piss me off.
Oh, so you're not retarded. Good to know.
I don't know. I seem to get along with guys better.
Why are you streaming, Epidemic? Why are you streaming? You're asking strange questions. Okay, yeah, same thing with autism people. There's a reason why they usually do good academically.
So, can you have kids? Yes, as far... Actually, I almost couldn't because I had tumors when I was younger. So...
Yeah,
yep.
She has the tumors.
Hey, yeah, you mocked the fact that I had tumors. Good job.
Congratulations.
Proud of
you had
yourself?
cancer. Yeah, you're cancerous. See?
Yeah, actually, there's cancer in my family, but, no, they were non-cancerous. No, I can have kids, at least as far as I know. I don't really want any.
Test. Oh, sorry. No, so back to the autism thing. So we're talking about autism and fucking ADHD. So there's a reason why people, like autists, tend to do better in school than most people usually would predict. Is as long as they're not low functioning, which means their brains are just fucking, they can't really process. It's overstimulation for them. They're not retarded. Their brains are just so fucking open that everything they witness in front of them is just pure processing. It's kind of like having a DOS program open but without any parameters.
I want to see how many people actually get that one.
I'm trying to understand it too. So the trick to it is, for a lot of autists, it's a matter of how well they can manage the flow. Some of them are pretty easy, and all they do then is just hyper-focus, which means they'll read 15 books in a day because it's all they're going to fucking do. You take it to the other side of that, though, where it's really bad, and they can't even comprehend reading because the act of touching the book overstimulates their brain.
Oh yeah, isn't that why they say that, with autism, sometimes, like, certain stimuli can actually cause pain to them?
Yeah, because it's the way their brain is registering, it doesn't feel the same. So some people like we like velour or velvet. Them it might
Velour.
feel really scratchy and freak them out. Like it's like sandpaper to them. Or touching a really long-haired cat might feel really nice to us, but for them, their brains are just hyper-focused on the individual grains in the hair, and all they feel is just like knives on their fingers. Yeah, the most common thing for a lot of autists is noise. Noise causes a form of audiophilia, which basically means your brain starts angrily rejecting sound. Well, that's the thing, Spaghetti. You don't have that style of autism. You're not on that end of the spectrum. It's more for like middle tier. You're probably on the lower side. So now we're talking about autism. You guys are motherfucking learning shit. Oh, Obscene, I'm the Minuteman, and this is the stuff I do. I do. I'm terrible. I'm just terrible. Oops, that's not yours. That's yours.
Oh,
that's
yes,
your
this
stuff.
is Minuteman. Can you link your stuff onto the YouTube for everyone?
Yes,
I mean, you can
ma'am.
find him on the About page, but he's also going to be his Twitch, which you guys should join.
I've
Because
been
I'm
using
usually
Twitch.
on there being stupid anyway.
I mean, honestly, I'm getting the feeling that I stay on Twitch for too long. It's just gonna bite me in the ass.
Yeah, you should come back to YouTube, and I already told you I'd help you.
Yeah, I need to start focusing.
I'll
Okay,
force you into
so,
focusing if I need to.
There you go, Obscure. Take a look at those, and in those links has my YouTube channel. Because I also want you to get free stuff. So there's that. Oh, we're just bullshitting. We're talking about autism, so it's forever.
I guess because I grew up with ADHD and learning disabilities, which they usually go hand in hand, I actually do find it interesting talking about these kinds of things, but I know so many people that when you start talking about these kinds of things, especially when you have something like this, they're like, no, don't talk about this kind of thing. You might get upset. And it's like, why the fuck would I get upset with something that I'm used to having?
Because some people are very strange. Masa, if you want to, go ahead. Just, if you're going to stream it, or you're just playing, or you're doing a Let's Play, I would decide, if you're going to do that, to decide how much you want to go into the commentary versus just letting it happen.
Thank you for checking out the American McGee interview. Hopefully you liked it. The newest one is the best one because we weren't breaking the Skype wasn't breaking up like crazy.
It's really hard to wear my hat. I'm gonna do this
Oh,
for
they're
a
calling
while.
you a bad man on Twitch.
I am a bad man. Wait, why am I a bad person, though?
I don't know what you did this week.
Oh, okay. I'm okay with that. So let's see, we have emotes? Oh, only if I'm a sponsor, right? On
Oh,
YouTube?
yeah. You have to be a
Okay.
sponsor to use the new emotes, but you get a cute little Nico badge. Naughty boy. He is a naughty boy.
I'm naughty. I'm
By
so
the way,
bad.
is your icon Milo, Tyler? Because it looks like it is from where I'm sitting, but it's a small
I
screen.
think it's hipster Hitler.
Oh! I thought it was
Tyler,
Milo.
what is your icon? Is it hipster? Is it MAGA? Is it MAGA hipster Hitler, or is it Milo Yiannopoulos with the hat?
Because I
I
thought it
don't
was
think it's
Milo with the
Milo.
hat.
I don't think it's Milo because he wouldn't cover his hair.
To wear the hat he would.
Let's find out.
Do you think all supervillains have ADHD? Have you seen most of them? Some of them gotta have it.
Fucking ultra humanite. I'm gonna do this thing that's completely asinine. Why? Because I want to.
Hey, we think things through sometimes. You've hung out with me long enough, you know that's a lie.
Yeah.
This is why I have you look over things.
Yeah, so just do what you like, okay, Master? Just do what you want. That's the first rule I have to tell everybody. And I make it sound like I'm a fucking expert in this shit, but I think at this point people would acknowledge that I've spent way too much time studying it.
I'm surprised
Believe it or
you never
not-
went to college for it.
Because I went to college for law.
That's fucking scary, dude. Did you actually... I never knew
Oh,
that.
no,
Did you-
basically, two things happened. One, I got burned out because I don't know a lot about
Oh,
my
you
college.
crammed too much, didn't you?
No, worse. One, I had some toxic people in my life that actually just took a lot out of me. So, like, it was a combination of, like, bad friends, shit with work, and my grandmother getting really sick, and I had to take care of her because my family sucks.
Oh, I hope
So that was
Grandma
just
was
shit
okay.
timing. She's fine. She's a fucking idiot. She almost killed herself because she wanted to get drunk with her sister, and they left her there when she passed out and hit her head on the wall. So
Your
you want to
family's
see
fucking amazing.
You want to see an angry Nick? See Nick drive over 2 states over and almost kick down a door, saying, "Why the fuck did you leave your sister on the ground?" But she fell asleep. She hit her head on the floor. No, she didn't. I showed him a picture of the fucking hole in the wall. Oh, that's why she stopped moving. Oh, I'm about to kill an elderly person. This is why, for 3 years, she wasn't allowed to drink. I'm that kind of person. Oh no, everyone's quiet.
Sorry.
It's
My
fine.
other friend won't be joining us on mic. He might be tomorrow, but he's too tired tonight, which I
fine.
understand.
Massa said he had a lot of fun actually playing with you guys doing Bloodborne.
We're gonna be doing more Bloodborne, I promise, Massa.
Having fun playing Bloodborne while Toast is never to be found. Number one sentence said during your Bloodborne streams, where's Toast?
Yeah, now that Toast is back and we've got some more time, Massa, maybe we'll set up something next week.
Okay, and the other thing that happened to me was, that was just my grandmother and all that shit, just emotional turmoil. The second part was, during this exact same time, I don't know why this was required for my courses, but I had to take 2 different classes that just destroyed me emotionally because it was a really fucked up time. One was domestic violence.
Oh,
which
wait,
didn't sound like it'd be so bad.
Wait, which law were you going into?
Criminal justice.
Yeah, that would explain it, because you have to be able to handle
Yeah.
that even if you're not going into family.
And they were making me see some really some shit that just pissed me off because, like, legally there's something you could do to stop it. Like a father who took a meat tenderizer to his daughter's face because he just didn't want to hear her cry. So you get to see, like, a 3-year-old girl who had a spiky side of a meat tenderizer taken to her face.
I can kind of see why you might
it
not
fucking
ever want
pissed me off.
kids.
I know, I'm not against kids. I'm just terrified of... It just destroyed me. Like, I can't fucking handle this. Like, I can't do anything to the person who does this shit. Nope, you're a cop. You can't do that. I'm like, I'm not going to be a fucking cop. Like, what does that mean? Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna be Daredevil. What? No, don't worry about it.
No, I didn't say anything. I don't know what you're talking about. You might want to run, though. What? No, like, my biggest question was, how many times have you ever dropped... How many times has an in-custody person ever just tripped down the stairs?
See, yeah, that's gonna be one of the worst things if you go into defense first. You have to defend these people. And
that's the thing. It's important because not everyone does it. That's the trick.
Did you at least become a
Yes, I am
get your paralegal? Or
No,
you
I stopped. It was just a bad time. Like I said, I had to stop school altogether.
So would you ever do it again?
I could go back. I mean, I got all the law stuff done first because I just did all
Your
that.
credits might still be good.
Theoretically, it is Indiana State. It should be fine. Because I've learned that your credits don't mean shit. It's what school gave them to you. As my mother had to learn the hard way with her nursing degree. Jedi Bob, thank you for the follow. But yeah, Robin. Robin is a fuck. Robin is a fuck. Is he a fucker? Is he a fuckhead?
That
is
is
he
the
a
best
fuckboy?
name ever. Please tell me you're talking about like Teen Titans.
I don't know.
Yeah, if you're kind of new to I'm streaming on PC. If you're new to law, which my mom was a paralegal
Good job.
for a little while. Yeah, you learn some really fucked up shit in school. Especially, but the worst part is even if you're not going for that kind of thing, they have to make sure you can handle it.
Like the child porn shit. Holy fuck, there's just so much.
Oh
So
god,
much.
really?
Because if there's a child porn case, but most of the lawyers don't actually see it. They let their paralegals and
Yeah, because the paralegals are the bitch.
and you have to go through every single bit of it for discovery, and you have to categorize it.
You know the lawyer has to eventually look at it before they go in because it's not going to be like,
He
and
knows
here we
exactly
see,
what it is.
whoa!
What the? Yeah, no, he knows what it is, but it's not the shock of seeing 20
Yeah.
fucking pages of it on a table. It's all notarized. He knows what he has coming up. He's like,
Yeah,
"Man,
paralegals
okay."
should really be paid more than they are.
They get paid a lot. I mean,
Well, it depends on if you're working in the
The
law
firm,
firm or
too.
whatever.
the firm decides it too. If you're working for a shit firm, you're gonna get paid shit wages. As I've had to explain to people multiple times.
Oh yeah, I know, because everyone thinks lawyers are like make big money. It's like
They do. Not all of them.
eventually.
Well, not like even just it depends.
Well,
what
it's
you're
the same
into.
with doctors. People think doctors right off the bat will make huge amounts of money, and it's like those of us that know doctors are like, you're fucking retarded.
Only one type of doctor makes a lot of money right off the bat, and
The
that is the
neurologist?
one. No surgery.
Yeah,
A doctor who any doctor who goes into surgery right off the bat, just cash. Even if they're they're not even the surgeon, they're just the observant. They're making like triple what most doctors
But
do
at
in
the
that
same
office.
time, they're also in a very dangerous position because any fuck-ups...
Well, yeah, but if in that case you're a surgeon, you should do it. You should be good enough to do it. Which is why they have the whole, it's kind of like, they don't want to call it that, but it is. You're basically interning under a trained surgeon. And he makes sure that you're actually good. You can handle it, the stress, the pressure of doing the job.
They mostly say lawyers always lie. Yep.
They do, because you know what? What's your job as a lawyer?
To make someone look innocent.
Yeah.
Or to make someone look guilty. Unfortunately, you have to be really good at hiding your cards. That's why you never play poker with a lawyer. You know you're going to be fucked.
You have to be willing to screw somebody over who you know didn't do anything wrong. You have to be willing to look at that person and say, yeah, they are totally lying about the guy killing his grandmother. This never happened.
Yep. And even if you know they did it, you can't ever say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they're gonna hurt somebody else, then I think it's a different story, isn't it?
Depends on your personal morality at that point. Because you gotta remember, who wants to get a lawyer who's gonna rat you out?
True.
And that's how some defense lawyers make shit tons of money.
From the Jim Carrey movie. See, I took JAG in school because military academy, and it was actually pretty interesting. One of my favorite things is why we learned why most things are illegal to fuck. And my favorite one was the pumpkin.
Fuck you, how dare you. This is not what I'm on the stream for.
Come on, don't tell me you didn't learn that shit in law school. Did they not do that for you guys?
No, that's actual law. I was going through the pre-law stuff.
Dude, I was in JAG. We learned it just for the fun of it.
That is JAG. I had to go through the actual legal procedures. Like,
oh, are you saying bullshit. JAG isn't actual legal procedures?
No, it's fucking military law.
Yeah, it's not easy either.
No, but you have different statutes. There's shit that you guys can do that we can't.
Yeah, because we're fucking military. And I was doing good in it.
Yeah, but everyone's like, well, like, you have a military lawyer. I'm like, he's not going to help you in a civilian case.
Oh, God,
civilian law and military law are totally different monsters. Anything he tries to bring out ain't going to help you. Just like if you get stuck in a tribunal, you are fucked. You don't have the same rights. There's no jurisprudence.
You can get a lawyer that specializes in both, which, dear Christ, I know a lawyer, or I knew a paralegal like that, and you don't want to have to know that much, because you're going to get that shit mixed up.
Yeah, master autist, right?
Oh, God. I don't know. I enjoyed maritime law and JAG, especially. But, yeah, no, it was funny to find out the story of why it's illegal in most states to fuck a pumpkin.
I don't feel like this is inappropriate.
You know they want to know it anyway.
I want to know. I'm saying it's not appropriate that we can't. This is America, goddammit.
I also know why it's illegal to fuck a palm tree, and I know why it's illegal to fuck most trees. Like, there were specific instances that actually made it so bad they got turned into law. The pumpkin one was a dude was fucking a pumpkin in somebody else's field, and the best part was a woman cop stopped to see what he was doing and asked him, and he said, well, I'm fucking a pumpkin, do you want to join me? I'm like, you either have the biggest fucking balls in the world or you're stupid.
I mean, he asked. He's just being a gentleman about it.
Don't help him.
Be a gentleman about it. Take a tissue, wipe it off your face.
Yes, that is the actual reason it is illegal to fuck a pumpkin. It's a dude fucked a pumpkin, a female, in somebody else's field, a pumpkin field. And so a female cop had stopped... What?
Can I fuck my own pumpkin, then?
You can fuck your own pumpkin.
Okay, but I can't fuck other people's pumpkins.
No.
Or is it strictly illegal to fuck a pumpkin?
No, you can't fuck somebody. You can fuck a pumpkin in your own house. You can't fuck a pumpkin in public or in somebody else's goddamn field.
Because you're fucking somebody else's property, and also technically public indecency.
And then you've seen palm trees, right?
Yeah.
You know how they have the prickly parts? Like the wood?
Yeah.
Somebody fucked that. Or tried to.
It seems like that's one of those things that we shouldn't make illegal just so they learn.
Yeah, basically a cop had stopped and saw that. And my question is, are most of cops' jobs to now stop people from fucking things?
Yes, we are Americans. We are so pretty puritanical.
Please don't fuck things, people.
America, stop fucking things.
That is
And how do you
literally
answer
just
that?
going to become the thing now.
It's like, America, stop putting your dick in things. And the American's response will be, no.
Will you please stop fucking things? Yeah.
No, you have to do the very long delay, too. No. Or you always take the Samuel Jackson line from Avengers. We have taken your consideration under advisement and found it to be a dumbass decision and have chosen to ignore it.
Hey, you know what? I don't care what you fuck. Just don't do it in public.
Why not? Now you're just kink shaming. I'm waiting for that to be a thing again. Everything's kink shaming.
Yes, it is illegal in some states to fuck a pumpkin. It's illegal to fuck in Florida. You cannot fuck a palm tree. In Illinois, you cannot fuck a... What the fuck was the tree? Again, we had a fucking test on this.
All these hippies. Fucking hippies, I guarantee it.
People have tried to fuck trees in every fucking country, or every fucking state, dude. And I had to have a test on this.
Please don't fuck the turtles. At least if you're gonna fuck the turtle, for everyone's sake, start
No,
at the
please
wrong
don't
side.
fuck the turtles. Most of them are endangered. We already get retards who are like, I'm gonna steal the turtle eggs.
It's like, don't steal the turtle eggs.
You wanna see Minuteman fuck a blender? Epidemic doesn't like you.
Epidemic's just jealous that I'm gonna fuck a blender better than he can. Prove me wrong, Epidemic. Fuck that blender better than me.
But just don't say that it was on my stream that you got the idea. I'd like not to get arrested.
What, did he fuck the blender? It's not the blender's fault. Blender was asking for it. Look at that blender.
No,
just
do
whirring
not
away.
blame the blender. The blender's innocent. We've been over this.
Oh no, blender's a whore. Dirty little blender. Just like a little whore cousin, brave little toaster.
Really?
Yeah,
I had to
brought
bring
that
Brave
back
Little
up.
Toaster into this. He did nothing wrong.
He cock blocked a flower.
He kinda did, didn't he?
Yeah. Got it all worked up and then just walked away. Clam jammer. I wonder who actually gets that joke now. Because that's actually the best reference in the world. Clam jammer. I love it.
Feel
Like
better
cock
about
blocking.
yourself?
A little bit.
Oh, hey, you can watch Giganto for free online.
Where?
I'll give you a link later.
No, like, is it a good site or am I about to get, like,
Yahoo
spam
is
fucked?
showing it for free.
Interesting. 8? Yep.
Why are you guys so obsessed with the goddamn sandpaper? What did I miss?
I don't know. Apparently it's a high grit. Is it a high grit or low grit?
There's differences?
Yes.
I wouldn't know. I'm not a guy who has to use sandpaper for cleaning and shit. I don't know what you use sandpaper for.
So I don't... Using it for cleaning. Sweetie, if we have to do the dishes, why? Get the 2000 grit sandpaper. I want that shit to sign.
Fuck you, I'm smart.
We're low on toilet paper. It's okay, we got sandpaper. It's gonna be sparkling down there.
I didn't see clean yourself. Don't make me go get the mint shampoo.
Aw, Epidemic, you just want to see my insides. All I have to do is ask. Oh, Australia can just go fuck itself. I will go there dressed up as Batman just to spite them now. Also, Australia, you're not a real country. I don't care what you keep telling yourself. Oh, Purity's talking to somebody in the real world. She's abandoning us, so it's leaving you with me again, children. How are we doing tonight? No, Spaghetti, I don't want to think about the blender scene from fucking Drawn Together. I just got that out of my head. God damn you.
You really surprised they're trying to emotionally break you?
They're trying, but I'm just picturing the goddamn blender scene. And he fucks the blender and Drawn Together.
I don't remember that scene.
I kind of feel like it's Waldorf, just memory serving me right now. Or it's Spanky. Spanky or Waldorf.
Probably Wardo.
It's a prison colony. Actually, New Zealand and Australia were prison colonies.
They didn't learn their lesson the first time?
They want it to be better. Although you gotta really laugh at the fact that when people went to Australia and like a couple decades later, after they've been living there, they find a bunch of black people on the island. Like, whoa, what the fuck?
I knew I was hearing something. I thought it was ghosts. Someone gonna say that's racist.
Just imagine hearing somebody play the didgeridoo for the first time. The little horn they have.
Yeah.
Imagine hearing that for the first time and not knowing what the fuck that is.
That'd probably be creepy as hell.
What? What? Am I gonna die? Probably. Probably painfully. Whoopsies. I shaved those off. I shouldn't have. Oh well.
And I'll be going back down into the mines.
He makes his own son self fuck a blender out of spite. Oh! Right. Right. He... Captain Hero. Yeah, that makes more sense. Actually, let's do a quick poll if we can do that. What's not racist in the world? Apparently black people.
Yep, thank you. I've just gotten demonetized.
No, this is observation. We're not making any racial statements. According to the new power dynamics of the planet, black people are incapable of racism. And if you don't agree with that, you are a racist, because not agreeing with people is racist. Because I am the most racist person in the world now.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no part in this conversation. Goddamn whitey.
Damn it.
See, I can get away with it. I'm not white.
You're worse than a white person, though.
What? What?
You have us that Jordan. They hate your people most of all. Which is actually not a joke at that point.
Oh, I know.
The left
Everybody
actually,
seems to hate him.
But no, like the left really hates Jews now.
Yeah, isn't it weird?
Yeah.
And how people are just allowing it?
Because reasons? I've noticed it and no one can comment on why. Oh, no, just in the UK, they're the untouchables. You can't say shit about those people. And I don't want to say who, because that would get people in trouble. Because you live in a police state. Not you, Purity.
Somebody need to tell them that 1984 wasn't a goddamn instruction manual.
Remember how that was a meme to mock the right?
And then it became real?
And the left is like, you'll show you. Oh, he's right. Epidemic is right, guys. White people are only 3/5 of a person.
I shouldn't have laughed at that.
I love the 3/5 compromise. That was adorable. Because the South just did not want to get along with us.
Yeah, no, Jews don't believe God, fuck me.
Jesus.
They don't believe in Jesus. Well, they believe he existed, but he wasn't the prophet.
Yeah.
That's why I laugh every time people that don't actually know, they're like, they didn't even believe Jesus was around. We believe Jesus existed. We don't believe he was the fucking savior.
He was a prophet, I believe, is how the Jews
Yeah,
viewed him.
he wasn't their prophet, though.
He was a prophet. Kind of like how they acknowledge the Muslim prophets. It's like, yeah, it's cool. You have your own prophets. Was it the prophet of God? It's like, technically, yes. Yeah, you want to see someone get mad, point out that they're all the same faith. Whoo, laddie.
Well, isn't the Quran designed off the Talmud?
Yeah, they all are. They're all They're all based off the Abrahamic faith. They're actually the only, well, until recently, they were the only monolithic God. You know, yeah. You get my point.
Yeah. I mean, we probably shouldn't be talking religion. That's gonna start a lot of shit.
Shouldn't. I don't want to, but I'm not against it.
I have
Just
no problem
pointing out.
talking religion, like, just from a standpoint of talking about, you know, the beliefs and stuff. But then people get offended, and I don't want to hear people fucking bitch about it.
You say that like you're surprised that they're offended.
Have you seen my comment sections? God, I don't know what happened.
You triggered them. You triggered the living shit out
I
of
do
them.
a lot, apparently, to trigger them.
Trying so hard.
Ostro?
I'm Ashtaru. Oh, Astru. Zoroastrianism? That's like the super... I'm not sure now. Astaru. I'm not sure what that is. I think I know what that is, too. You can say it, Tomato. We'll have to block it if it's really bad.
Yeah, like I said, I'm fine with talking about religion itself and, you know, the different beliefs and things like that. But if I see people start mocking other, some other religions and anything like that, I'm like, nope, we're done. That's right, blame Whitey. That's right.
If you getting personally attacked
Also,
right now.
while I was out at Marina Jack's tonight, I went, do you know the way? And I heard just someone yell, my brother! And I'm like, oh, fuck me.
My brother. Why did you say it? You know what you're
I forgot why I said it. But I
You know
said
you're
it and
playing
someone
with all kinds of
responded.
bad juju. What am I supposed to do with this?
You blame the whole human
hey, Ben.
race. I blame people for not speaking louder and saying shut the fuck up to everybody, but that's me.
Oh, Purity, you trigger Massa's sister a lot, apparently.
I do,
That's
and I'm very
adorable.
proud of that.
What do you
That's
do?
why Massa likes my channel.
Just to piss off the sister? That's a pretty passive-aggressive way to go for it. Good job.
Religion killed Jesus. Oh, not wrong. You can say whatever you want in the chat, and if you use the super chat, I'm not reading it out. Even I have limits on. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, I will. No, Minuteman will. Minuteman will read any horrible thing you put in the super chat.
Okay. So your family sounds stupid. Okay, Spaghetti.
See ya. Thank you for stopping by, man.
Let's see. Super chat? I don't see super chat yet.
Everyone's like, yeah, no.
They're just like, oh, he'll say it. Fuck it.
So yeah, I was gonna say Odinism, which is what I am. Well, learning to be. I'm still new to it. But I know so many people that are actually Odinists. I'm just like, I probably should learn this.
It's a little craziness, isn't it?
It's interesting. I'm gonna make corn.
Oh my god. Oh, that's always fun.
What happened?
Oh, I was talking about the family, just drama.
Religion poked Odin's eye out. Thanks for the 45 bits.
Biddies are nice.
Bit are nice.
Oh, Tomato said the joke. Where'd you put it? What do you call a Muslim band from the 80s? Quran. That's a pun, and I'm not allowing that on this channel. I am now timing you out.
I was gonna say I want to hate him right now, but that was actually kind of clever.
It was. I just want to be mad at him.
It's like you really want to be mad at him right now, but you're like, God, that's kind of clever.
It's like, well played, whore. Well played.
Okay, so I need that. I need honey. Okay. Peach, cherry, apple.
Ink drink for this piece out.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
That's a good first step, but why?
I needed some items and I sold them. So I need red mushroom, red cabbage, and sunflower, which I think I kept. Take everything with me in case I can use it.
Racism exists outside of religion. They're not related.
I want to say, see, I have a controversial opinion, so I'm not going to fucking say it.
Do you want to type it out to me and I'll look at it and I'll say if it's worth it?
No, it's not really worth it.
Oh, don't be a bitch. You know you want to get it out there.
I believe everybody's naturally,
Everyone's a little bit racist.
yes, but I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's a natural reaction only because our brains are programmed to trust a certain thing and something that we're used to.
Yeah,
So
nothing
it's not on
controversial.
purpose, but our brains, when they see something that's even slightly different, are like, I don't trust that.
No, that's not controversial at all. Do you
But
know
if you...
why? It's called tribalism. Are you worried about getting in trouble?
Yes.
Now, basically, the way it's summed up is the human mind recognizes sameness. Anything that's not same is other, and other means threat, because think back to our history as humanity. What was other? Other was another tribe that's about to take your stuff. Other was another person who's going to try and kill you out in the woods. Other is not your family or your friend. Other is threat.
It's also why we get scared so easily. It's because it's our brain going, what the fuck is that? We shouldn't
Well,
trust that. No.
It's a fight response, which is funny because I'm wondering why people are pushing the idea of fight, freeze so much. Because if you think about it, it's really dangerous to say.
What? Oh, the get rid of the
Fight.
flight and just do fight?
No, it's fight, freeze, which means you're encouraging the idea of the human body just locking itself in place in fear, which is...
That's a thing now?
Yeah, they're going fight, freeze. I'm like, no, do you know what happens if you encourage the idea of fight, freeze? You're encouraging the idea that a person is physically incapable of fighting or fleeing, so they're going to die. That would be the worst thing evolutionarily to have as a person, right?
Yeah.
You as a person, threat comes, you don't move. What are you in the grand scheme of things when that occurs?
Dead.
Yeah, so how would... That's a terrible response to have. Especially when we were a prey species.
I've never even heard anyone pushing that. I know the fight or flight, which I know I can tell you. I've
heard
got
it
the
more from certain people.
stupid people.
But we'll go with that direction first before I say names right now. Let's just say that they might like certain holidays.
I don't know who you're talking about. You may have to text me it.
Oh, well, holiday.
Oh!
Yeah.
He'd be dead.
He's saying it's a natural response to have fight, freeze. I'm like, no.
No,
that's
the freeze
worst
thing is only
response.
that something that really happens for a second, and then your brain tells you to move.
Yeah, it's move or die. That's what it's flight or fight. It's you are going to run or you are going to react violently. Those are your two options.
Yeah, which is makes me laugh, and people are like, oh, why are you so violent when you react? Like me, because of the abuse I suffered when I was younger. If someone tries to come up behind me to scare me, they usually get the shit knocked out of them, and they'll get mad, but nobody else that knows me will, because they'll be like, well, what the fuck were you thinking? That's a natural reaction.
Why are you taking my fun away from me?
Who?
Me. I like scaring people. It's fun for me.
Oh, you can scare me. Just be prepared to get flipped over my shoulder.
Oh, no. I just walk up behind somebody and just whisper.
No, I told you the story of I told the story before what my friend thought would be a really good idea. She didn't think it was a good idea after that, by the way.
I'm so confused.
One of my friends thought it'd be a good idea to sneak up behind me while we were at at Halloween Horror Nights and try to scare me.
Uh-huh.
And so she grabbed my shoulder, and I instantly grabbed her arm, ready to flip her over me into a lake. And I stopped myself, and I turned around, and she looked like she had just shit herself.
That'd be pretty good. 10 minutes before religion talk, we were all watching play. David, basically what you're dealing with is what happens when you have people who have the ability to actually talk, and conversations just flow, which there's no control.
Oh, I think it's a teleportation thing. Sorry.
Oh, what you just did?
No, they're asking about something in the game.
Oh. I don't know what this is. Why is this here?
So I need a red cabbage and a duck feather.
I wonder how much money they spent on drawing together to make that a thing.
Wasn't it hand animated?
Hmm?
I said wasn't drawn together hand animated?
Well, that's just that, but like the money they had to get the actual voice actors and all that stuff. How much did they spend to keep that thing going?
Oh, it was probably a pretty penny.
Just the line.
Let's see.
I don't know what I'm doing with you.
So I need a red one.
There's my points.
God, I hate starting this game because I get so into it.
That's the whole fun of it. Bye, Ben. Did you enter yourself into the contest? Just type in Bluefin. Oh, wow, that's just taking a while.
Here we go. Nope, can't afford that yet. We're doing good. The movie for it wasn't hand animated?
I think that's a bit more flashy.
Yeah, because they didn't have to go cheap for it.
Mm-hmm.
You people are weird. You guys get us onto weird topics.
I'm just talking about we're all good people here.
So I'll probably go until 11:30, then I'll hop off of this and I'll jump into Minuteman stream.
Up to you.
Because I gotta make the next, I gotta put up the next video for Kat's test or Kate's test or whatever. Who's tired of anime having guys who are good-natured or don't do anything and get beat by girls? Oh my god, yes. That is so fucking annoying.
I miss it when it was just the dude who's like, I miss Tenchi Muyo.
Where he would actually call out shit?
Or he had no interest in any of their bullshit at all.
Yes.
Like, at all. They're like, Tenchi, play with me! Bitch, I'm making dinner, what you want? He is just the master of the thought patrol. And then, of course, you go all the way up to, like, Tenchi in Love, which is just him getting mad at the girls not leaving him the fuck alone. It's like, why are you here? Well, we're keeping an eye on you. That's called stalking! Get out of my house!
He's had enough of your bullshit?
It was just so fun to watch that. It's terrible. It's a shit level 1, because, by the way, it turns out she's not real, and he's just delaying the inevitable. Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Yeah, Tenchi started out good, and then the later ones, it was just like, what the fuck am I watching?
Tenchi 1 was awesome.
Did you ever see the dubbing for Tenchi Ryoki? None of the original voices.
Really?
Yeah, it was terrible.
What is that?
It's when you start hating Funimation. I've seen High School D&D. I've seen Overlord.
DX2.
I like Overlord. I haven't caught up on the latest episodes, though.
So who do you support? Do you support Shouter?
I don't know any of their names.
The sadomasochistic lolly that's obsessed with him?
I laugh my ass off when I see that character.
Or the super obsessed big-titted...
No, you gotta go with the big-titted.
Just whenever anything else happens, she just goes on a murderous rampage.
$10 from Tazzy. Good night, Tazzy, and thank you for the $10.
$10? What you got there? Night, everybody. Bye, Tazzy. That's 10 shekels. That's a lot of shekels.
I know, even with YouTube taking their share. We also have a PayPal for a reason. YouTube doesn't get that sweet, sweet gold.
Tenchi Muyo Ryo-Oki was the first anime I ever watched. Which one was Ryo-Oki? I know what Ryo-Oki is, but what's the show?
It's the ending of it where he marries, I think, Ryoko and all that.
Really? Interesting. You chose that one. She's the best.
God damn it, I'm an idiot. I'm gonna go do more mining.
You farted and said hashtag drive-by. Oh my god. That's evil. I love it.
What happened?
Oh. Masa just fucking hash farted his sister.
I feel like she's going to snap and kill him one day, and it might be our
fault.
fault.
It's going to be fucking brutal, and I am not going to be there for it.
No, but we hope someone films it.
Just... Who's talking? Who is this one? Oh, it's Alex Clark. Okay. Guns Explained with Cats by Alex Clark.
What?
I want to see where this is going.
I don't get to hear it.
I know. I'm watching, though. I want to see where this goes.
So I think we'll be getting down to gold soon. Not even dealing with your bullshit. forgot how many floors this has. So I didn't want to deal with your bullshit. Fuck off.
Alright, bye, Massa. I'm much watching this video.
Bye, Massa. Harvest Craft fall season. I know, this is a good game for me to just chill and talk to Minuteman while I stream for you guys and entertain you all because you love me and you love my entertainment. For some reason. You fucking weirdos. I still can't believe that you guys got us to 33,000. I'm amazed by that. You guys are all awesome. Ooh. That's new. No, it's probably not. No, it's not. It's just stupid. So I haven't seen it in a while. Please fuck off, Mr. Skeleton. And you too, Mr. Ghost. Take a nice dose of fuck off, too.
The problem is, he's not taking into account what a cat is.
A retard?
No, it's a gun. No, he's using cats as a metaphor for guns.
Oh.
And it's like, cats and guns, and yeah, the NRA is the fucking bad guy for fucking Parkfield still somehow. So, the problem is, still, you can still restrict the cheetah. He wants to make cheetahs the metaphor for assault rifles. Okay, fine. And then what next? Because that's how it's going to work, because the issue is not the cat. The issue is the user of the cat, right?
But everyone's ignoring that and they just blame the cat.
Yeah, it's about the cat. It's like, no, the cat doesn't do shit.
It's a weapon.
They're making the cat sound like the cat's self-aware of its own actions. Now, if we had robots that were going on the streets murdering people as a metaphor, then yeah, we could destroy the robots, because I totally support destroying anything that would make Skynet happen. I am totally in favor of that.
To be fair, all we would need with Skynet is me apparently being around.
Just spend 20 minutes with you? I want this to die, but it won't die.
No, I would destroy Skynet.
No, I know, Taylor. The political propaganda disguised as a cartoon. What are we, OKKO?
What? What the fuck is that?
It's that Cartoon Network show that had an entire episode about gun control disguised as a kid's show. You don't want to die. We don't want to get turned into skeletons by death rays. Oh my god. It was obnoxious. Ow.
Sounds like it.
It was pretty bad. And they had a song and dance about how, well, even if other people are responsible, what about if I don't want to get my kids turned into a skeleton by the death ray?
Okay, that's what pisses me off the most about this shit. They ignore that if the person has problems, yes, they shouldn't have a gun.
And
but you know what? Look at what just fucking happened. He was being given this shit. They weren't questioning why he had the second key to the gun case. They didn't question that shit. Why? Because they thought they were going to get money out of him. Their own son's telling him, you know he's murdering animals in the backyard? Oh, that's nice, honey. Your son,
they're going to act like they're the good people who didn't do nothing.
Yeah, and it's pissing me off because all of the signs were there. People were reporting it, and when the cops were coming, they were like, nah, he's a good boy. He good boy.
He didn't do nothing.
He good boy.
He a good boy. He didn't.
Well, why is he off killing some animals? No, he a good boy.
He a good boy.
Oh, he talked about shooting things on his Instagram? No, he a good boy.
He wants to be a professional school shooter? No, he's a good boy.
You want the killing to stop. So do a lot of us. You know what's also doing it? It's the fucking news putting nothing but fear into people. Okay. If you guys haven't researched it, research the kid that just did the shooting recently.
Why
and you'll get nothing but fucking pissed off.
No, real question. Let's ignore the politics of the debate. Let's keep it analytical. Let's keep it from being personal.
We're not going
because when you make it personal, it becomes an argument. If we want to have a discussion, we can discuss this. I love discussions. I love bullshitting with people. Just do me a favor before we go any further. Find out every one of the last 10 shootings. Let's just do that. we could even try to include Las Vegas, but the problem is we don't know anything about what happened in Las Vegas. They aren't saying shit about what happened in Las Vegas. So good luck with that one. But the last 10 shootings. Tell me if you find a correlation. I'll wait if you want to wait, or you can say it if you memorize them all like I've had.
I know what you're about to say. I'm waiting to see what the chat says.
Oh, I got several things I could say on it. It's not about the Democrat. That's too easy. That one's too easy. Because unfortunately, Sandy Hook was not a Democrat.
Really?
Yeah, he was a psychotic. He was a libertarian. He was also fucking insane.
So were most of them. Most of them had mental issues.
That's the fucking correlation. They are all severely mentally ill. Aurora, severe schizophrenic to the point where the school had to kick him out because he was dangerous and violent. Like the counselor wouldn't see him anymore. Sandy Hook, dangerous schizophrenic. The mother found the only way to keep him calm was to let him shoot guns. That's why she bought the guns, to keep him calm. And look how that turned out. It's not the gun's fault. It's not even the mom's fault. She's just trying to be a mom. It's a crazy motherfucking problem. And here's where the issue arises. Gun control will do nothing to stop the situation from arising, because how would it have stopped Sandy Hook?
Wouldn't have.
Because why wouldn't it have stopped it? She didn't buy the guns recently. She's had those guns for years. So what would you have done to stop that? And he killed her and took the key. So what would your next option be? Bioelectronic locks? What the fuck do people want? Fucking DNA scans every time you grab a gun? Okay, I would love Judge Dredd guns. That would be amazing. But that's where the issue arises. People just say stupid shit that doesn't apply to the issue. Gun control. Okay, what's gun control? Because if you're going to be a smartass about it, it's going to break down to the same thing it always breaks down to. Taking the guns away from people. Who? The people who will give you the guns. Okay, but you're not taking it away from the people who have the guns, which are dangerous because you don't have any legal authority to. They haven't done anything yet.
How dare you make sense? You're a
Technically,
terrible
yes, we could go even farther if you want to. I mean, hell, we go over the Columbine.
Okay, didn't California try recently and failed to do it where if you've been put into a mental hospital or anything, or you check yourself in for you're afraid that you're going to commit suicide, that they're going to break into your house and take your guns? Didn't they try that and that went really fucking badly?
Yeah, because you're seizing property based on mental illness. Here's the problem that I was going to get to, because it's a long discussion to get all the way to it. The issue comes in with, it's basically you, in order to get what people want, and both sides will fight this tooth and nail, you have to reduce the mentally ill to second-class citizens. That's the only way you'll get what you want, is to make the mentally ill second-class citizens. They will not be allowed to have things that you can take things away from them without recourse. You can prevent them from having legal rights like everybody else do, because they won't be equal. They'll be mentally ill. They'll be a different class of citizen. And then the other issue comes in. Well, how do you keep track of who's mentally ill? You'll need a registry. You'll need to decide what qualifies as so mentally ill that you don't deserve to have a gun. And then will it just stop at guns, or will we also take it to cars? The ability to self-medicate, because then, like, that's a threat too, right? Most of these people are on their pills. They tend to go on a murderous rampage when they stop taking their pills, because what happens with people who are severely schizophrenic? They tend to say the major sentence of, I don't like taking my drugs, I feel better now. How do you stop that? How do you stop somebody from taking their drugs?
Taking those.
Yes, so again, we're coming down to the same issue. How dare you make sense? Yes.
Again, I was being sarcastic, but he thought I was just being... No, I'm
saying...
No,
that's her way of trying to bust my balls. I see how it is. No, but that's the thing. It's like the only way... There's only two options for what people want, which I can understand. But the problem is, as a person who likes the freedoms of America, I can't support the idea of a total ban on a constitutional amendment. We've done that once before on alcohol. Guess what, guys? We've done prohibitions in America. It literally will not work because people want shit. You can try to control shit. It will not work. How about, best example, in America, we have several states which have things called dry counties, where you're not allowed to sell alcohol in that county. What the fuck do you think people do?
They go to other counties.
They just travel. They go 10 miles over the border. They go across the border. That's what happens in Chicago. On Sundays in Illinois, a shit ton of people come from Indiana, buy a bunch of beer for football night, and go back across the border. So where the fuck did you stop? You didn't stop shit. Well, we don't want to encourage social degradation by alcohol consumption. Okay, still got my beer, motherfucker. You just inconvenienced me minorly.
Okay, Viking. You
Okay, no,
feel like
Roach,
you can't
Roach
have a
understands
gun
it.
because you have Asperger's, which is fine. If you
Oh, you're
are
a
at
Twitch
the
chat.
point that you're
It's
you have
personal
a
choice.
mental
It's
issue,
true.
and you know if you have a gun in the house that you might do something or that you can't handle it, that's different. I actually give you so much credit for being at that level that you know I can't have a gun because I know if I have one, something bad may happen. That's good.
Okay.
That is
Yeah.
very good because at least you know that. But you should, if you can, at least learn about guns so you're not afraid of them. I didn't like guns when I went into military school. The first time I shot a gun, I was fucking terrified. I have 2 guns now. Why do I have 2 guns? Because I had a motherfucker stalking me. Giving out my fucking address. I'm not afraid of guns anymore. I'll go to a fucking shooting range and shoot if I have to.
we want to, let's address the most common sentence in the world when it comes to this debate. Because let's be honest, it's a debate. Fuck, now I'm off track because I was thinking of something.
Sorry.
Oh, right. If we take guns, people won't be able to commit mass murder. Well, let's be honest here. Let's define a term. What's mass murder? So let's see if we can get that first. Can we define the term mass murder? Let's get that out of the way. What is mass murder? I'm not even being a smartass. I want everyone to be on the same level
Isn't it more
field.
than 2 people being killed?
That's why I want everyone to be on the same playing field when we get to this conversation. We all have to agree on the term, what is mass murder. So when we get to that...
I was in
and then we can
military
just-
school. Yes.
Yeah, she was technically ROTC, or it's a whole other degree?
JROTC and then ROTC.
Okay.
I could have actually got into a military college. I just didn't. I know personally because of my ADHD and other factors, I could not be in the military and I wouldn't have been accepted. In fact, I did talk to a recruiter and he said, you unfortunately would not be accepted because of how severe your ADHD is.
I need to focus in the military, right?
Yeah, but after seeing how my best friend came out, I'm really glad that I have what I have.
Yes, not everyone comes out good.
No, a lot of people don't.
Okay, so here's the trick. In China, they've kind of covered the stories sometimes, not often, but they have knife attack issues. One person walks into a school, older man, 35 years old, walks into a preschool and stabs 87 children. Several died, but it's China. They don't release the death numbers. They just said several have died. So more than 10, more than 2, more than 7. Everyone's kind of saying it's at least more than a few. Oh no, Henry, I'm involved. It's never just a fucking discussion of Stardew Valley. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
okay, so several people.
If your neighbor's planning on joining ROTC, go for it. It's actually a very good experience, and you will learn they will learn a lot. They'll learn a lot of discipline.
Oh no, Taylor, I'm not even talking about the mass stabbings where you have a group of people just walking through a subway, stabbing dozens of people at a time each. I'm talking one man by himself walked into a school and stabbed 87 children. We don't know how many died because China sucks at being honest about this shit. They never said the death total. They just said stabbed. Okay, how many died? Some. Fuck you guys. So still, that's one guy. Nobody stopped him until the police showed up. And that was minutes of him just walking around stabbing children. Which do you think is more traumatic? Getting shot or watching your schoolmates get stabbed by a dude with a butcher's knife? Fucking Michael Myers style. And everyone thinks being stabbed is better than being shot.
No, it's not.
Have you been stabbed? Have you ever been stabbed? Do you know what the human body? We talk about how cool it is to be a human and how we can take a lot of punishment. We suck at taking punishment. We get a fucking boo-boo. Our fucking hand goes gangrene. You get stabbed. Depending where it gets you, you could be paralyzed on that side of your body. You could have organ failure because it pierced an organ the wrong way. You could bleed to death instantly because you pierced a fucking artery the wrong way and you just bleed out in your own juices in a couple of seconds. You are easy to fucking kill, people. Okay, assault weapon. Okay, Aaron, let's get here. Okay, here's the problem. If we're going to go into the debate about military weapons, what would you define as a civilian weapon? Because I'm going to give you a spoiler alert.
Tatsu just pointed it out really quick. Serial killers tend to kill without guns in many different ways.
They kill you with a knife, poison. Does anybody know what fucking Christ.
Hi, Miko.
John Wayne Gacy's preferred way of killing people was?
Wasn't it poison?
No, he'd get you super drunk and then choke you to death. He'd choke you to death with a garrote wire. Hey, Becca. Sorry, we're talking politics stuff. I'm not apologizing.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. We do tend to like to talk about this kind of stuff.
Yeah, because it's stuff that needs to be discussed, because everyone just wants to have their opinion, but nobody wants to have their opinion questioned. I welcome people questioning my fucking issues. I don't care. I'm not personally offended if someone says I'm a fucking psychopath. That's the trick. So
you're not, though, because you actually care about people.
I'm just an a-hole. I'm just an a-hole. There's a difference. But that's the problem. If you try and discuss things, people go fucking aped up on the fucking extremism about it. So, back to the point, though. So if we're going to talk about no human needs to have this gun. Okay, an AK-47. Do you know how old the design for an AK-47 is? That's just a Kalashnikov. That's an 80-year-old fucking gun. The AR-15 is a low-caliber version of the the Vietnam-era M1A1, a.k.a. the M16. All these guns, every gun that we have on the shelf right now is former military. So when people say no one needs military weaponry, the shit that's on the shelves is former military. If you guys saw what the military uses right now, you'd shit your pants. Because you think that shit's dangerous. Wait till you see what's coming down the shelf in a couple of months. You don't know, if you want to talk about fucking rate of fire and AR-15, do you know what a P-fucking-90 is? That's 9mm. It's a 9mm gun that fires so fast, one clip you can saw a man in half. And it has almost no recoil because it's a bullpup. So you just hold it right here and you're done. You lit a man up. So everyone wants to talk about military weaponry. It's not the military weaponry. Actually, military weapons would be better. You know why? They only do one of two things because of the Geneva Conventions. A full metal jacketed round, the 5.56 bullet, is designed to pierce the human body and either cause catastrophic damage or kill you, aka take you out of the fight or wound you. Those are its options. Why? Geneva Conventions wanted to prevent people from using weapons like the 30-06, which is a fucking mini goddamn cannon shot, where if you shoot a person, they're going to explode like the goddamn Terminator 2, well, the liquid Terminator from Terminator 2. That's what happens to your human body if you shoot them with a large enough caliber gun. There's no bullet hole. There's just... For home defense, yes. AR-15s are based off of a military design. Every gun that anyone ever has held is military-based. It's just not military now. If people want to be dumb enough to say, well, when they wrote the book, they meant they were talking about muskets. You guys do realize during the time when they had muskets in the Revolutionary War, we had multi-fire guns. Well, not just that. They had multi-fire guns. You had a 3-barreled pistol. You had a repeating rifle. They had cannons. Becca Lou is causing dabs in my chat, and I have to time her out now. Timing out, Becca. She's timed out now.
She doesn't come from my room, so I don't give a shit what you do. Bitch ain't from my room. You want to fight me on that one? Too lazy.
What are we doing? No, it's just it's an issue. Everyone just wants it to be done and over with, and it's not a debate anymore. But that's not how this shit works. Because here's the question.
We need to have the open dialogue for it.
I could. That's what I want to do on my streams. I'm actually going to do a political stream sometime soon.
Oh, this will end well.
Oh, it's going to end terribly.
It's just going to end with you just saying, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
No, because if someone's going to make it a fucking, like, emotional debate with me, which I have dealt with Canadians, holy shit. Well, I don't want guns because guns are bad.
Talk to Chrono or Koopa.
They like guns.
Yeah, they're also Canadian.
Yeah, no, they're good. They're the good Canadians. they've had to fight mooses. Oh, Becca, you're hearing Purity Sim talk right now.
Hi.
Yeah, she's talking to you. Or you're hearing in the background of the song requests, it's Alex Clark, a YouTuber who does animated stuff.
See, I think the most annoying thing is when people talk who don't know what the fuck they're saying. Oh, I need that, but I don't.
You don't have to like guns to be educated. I mean, hell, I'm pretty sure I could have been put on a list when I was younger because I was deeply, deeply interested in military history. So imagine seeing an 8-year-old just sitting by himself in the library reading like World War II and Vietnam era books.
We would have gotten along as kids.
Yeah, I was that kind of guy. Like military weaponry, the history of weapons. Pure tease. She sounds... Oh my god! Yes, I know Blair White, yes.
What?
She actually follows me on Twitter.
What?
Oh no, Becca
What?
Becca said you sound like a porn star.
Well, thank you. I am a porn star.
Okay, but she asked me if I know who Blair White is. I'm like, yeah, I know Blair White. She follows me on Twitter.
How
love
do you
her.
get
She's
these people
fun.
to follow you?
I threw shekels at her a long time ago.
Oh.
To the whole point where she's like, oh my god.
Yes, Minuteman is in fact live streaming over on Twitch.
Yep, I am that kind of autist.
Yep. He'll have his YouTube channel back up and running soon. If you guys want to find his YouTube channel, it is in the About page of mine. All of the different people that have worked on the channel, their channels are up there if they have one. Different type of porn star, just a different type. Yes, I'm a special
It's
type.
porn, and she's the star of it.
Even though...
Oh, to get Blair to follow me, I threw her shekels. So she was having a live stream like a long time ago now, before she got bigger than she is now. And she's like, anybody who throws me a super chat right now, I'll follow you on social media. I'm like,
$2 from Andrew Burry. Ban blaster rifles. Only Imperial nope, I give up.
you were so fine. Ban blaster rifles, only Imperial troops need them.
By the way, if anyone says anything controversial, we're just gonna get him to read it because I'm retarded tonight.
World War II was fascinating, but if you want to read about war when you had weaponry without rules, World War I is just horrifying. Holy shit, World War I is terrifying. Because there were no rules for guns. There were no rules for any form of engagement. That's why we had chemical warfare. They were using bleach. They were using mustard gas. And what the other one was they? They were using chlorine gas. You think mustard gas is bad, guys? You know what chlorine gas does to you?
Yeah, it fucks your shit up.
Lungs. It will burn your lungs from the inside out. It's fucking horrifying. And we had no way to stop it. Oh, we had gas masks. Gas masks weren't designed to stop that shit. That's why people died so horribly. If it touches your skin will just start melting. It's fucking ghastly. The weapons they used were not uniform, so people would use whatever gun they could find. So you had low-caliber rifles. You had high-caliber hunting rounds. You had smoothbore. You had jacketed. You had collapsing targeted rounds. You had shit that if it hit you would shatter inside of you because it was a cheaply made poured lead round. You had people, if they got into melee with you, would pull off their helmets, and they had triangle helmets. That's why everyone hated the Germans so much, because they had the triangle blade on their helmet.
And this is before the other stuff, guys.
What? Oh, they're not? Yeah. Okay, there's a reason why the Germans did so well, is because the Germans had a strong battle doctrine. And they also fought with really mean shit. Everyone knows how you get stabbed. All you have to do to cure a stab wound is just, 1, 2, 3, and there, you got your you just close the stab wound. How do you close a triangular stab wound where it has 3 blades going into you in a triangle shape? You don't close that. It's going to require surgery, because even if you close the wounds, you still have the center hole. You have a gaping hole, and now you can't stitch that too. It's fucking horrifying. Yeah, and do you know how hard it would be to commit battle in a hazmat suit? And that's if people aren't just dropping... I don't hate gays. Besides, Becca's not gay. Becca's hella gay. That's the difference.
I'll be right back, guys.
No problem. Yeah, okay. Do you want to know what's really terrifying? There was one weapon in World War I that every other nation wanted banned, but they couldn't get it done because America stopped it so hard. And it was the shotgun. Because the American soldiers, as much as everyone laughed at us when we went into war, because they're like, oh, it's the fucking Americans, whoop-de-doo. We had the shotgun. We had the 5-round pump shotgun. Everybody else had breech loaders. We had a fucking crazy weapon come out. Do you know how terrifying it is to be stuck in a trench with somebody who walks up on top of you and just holds it out and just pop, 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 pop? 6 rounds coming right down a trench on top of you? How do you fucking stop that? It was terrifying. Traps ain't gay. It depends. Do you know they're a trap and you still go for it? If you want to donate, by all means, go ahead. If you guys want to, I also do a lot of giveaways. Let's see if I still have this link. No, that's my link there. Becca, you know what you should do? This is for you, girl. Becca Lou. In case you're wondering, Becca, I'm building the Hazel Gundam, which is a fucking nightmare so far. Also, I made a sniper. Yeah. Look at that little bastard. I made shiny parts. This is wouldn't be a pain in my ass. If it ain't me, it ain't gay. Oh, hello, Immortal. She's come back. She's doing something in the house. What was I looking for? It is pretty awesome, right? That's a tall geese. It's a master grade tall geese, which means it's about, if they kept to the sizing conventions they've been doing, it's going to be about 12 inches tall. It's going to be nice. Wait, what are we doing? I say don't because you won't know unless you ask and they tell you. What are we asking? What's breech loader? Oh, okay. A breech loader is a shotgun type, and certain weapons, certain rifles have it too, where you have to crack the gun open in half, like it opens from this way, and you have to pull the shell out and pull the shell back in to fire, close it again, and fire.
I'm back.
It probably will, actually. They're asking if this is going to be in the playlist.
Oh yeah, this will be on the playlist. This will go up in a few days. Oh, you got the hiccups? Uh-oh, you got the hiccups?
Oh no, Becca, that is... Oh yeah, you're gonna need a bigger shelf if you win it. But no. Also, Becca, if you don't have the tools yet, type in bluefin. Just type in bluefin. Just one word.
Guys, Miko has the hiccups.
Send me the link of the Gundam. Do you want to see the link for the giveaway, or do you want to see what it looks like?
There she goes. All
Spaghetti,
right,
stop harassing me, Spaghetti. I'm not going to apologize for my addiction. There you go. Now you're entered into the giveaway for a model toolkit.
My little Miko Biko has a little bit of a hiccups.
I'm trying not to cough, goddammit.
This will be up in a few days, like I said. I've got to edit it and stuff like that.
If you want, this is what the tall geese looks like. If you've never watched Gundam Wing.
Yes, he's giving away Gundams. He gives away Gundams quite often. In fact, he sent me a winged Gundam.
Real grade, by the way. So that's gonna blow your goddamn mind when you build it. By the way, I'm not even joking. It's basically a master grade, the size of a 144, the size I usually build. So it's gonna be hyper detailed. With the little angel wings. Oh. Okay, no, Roach, you'll find out really fucking fast when they're a trap when you go to grab and all you feel is soft, squishy, gooey bitty bits.
Who's my good little Miko? Oh, honey, you want to
Immortal Darkness wants to tell you that they're a big fan.
Oh.
Also said Ludes.
Well, thank you. No.
I'm going to get him in trouble. Okay. I am adorable, Becca. Stop bullying me. This is my stream now. You can't do this. Also, I liked Gundams. I actually liked building them a long time ago, but they were older models, and now that I see what the new stuff are, yeah, let's go with yeah. The old stuff sucked. I'll be the first person to fucking say it.
So, yeah, I'm going to be ending the stream after this, but I will be in Minuteman's stream commenting with him and reading your guys' chats. I'll link, if he could be so kind as to link his Twitch.
Oh, person.
Because I have a puppy wanting to go nap time.
She doesn't get to nap. Napping is for
napping is for
closers.
Night and she's tired. And I just took off her Superman, so she's not happy because she's not wearing her Superman anymore.
Oh, she likes it?
Oh, she loves it. I gotta find the Batman one for her.
See, I didn't get enough people in my chat today. Oh, there's people showing up now. Maybe I'll do it. Let's find out.
I'm gonna end my stream, but I'm glad you guys did enjoy it. And tomorrow we'll be doing some indies, and then maybe more of this.
Should be in here in a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the call with him, so you guys can still talk to me.
Oh, for the giveaway?
Honey.
Take a look.
Hi.
One.
You guys can all blame little Miko, because she's a tired baby. Her birthday is in April, guys. She'll turn 1 year old in April.
Katsu? Yeah, you're in.
You're almost a lady. You're almost a little lady.
Most of you guys are starting to enter. You're doing a good job. If you want to enter in, I'm doing a starter giveaway kit for a starter toolkit. Several pieces to help you build. So if I get enough people who talk in this chat today, I might also do a giveaway for a Barbados high grade.
All right, guys. So can you please link your Twitch in my YouTube?
I'm an adult. I'm an adult.
What?
Repeat what you said.
Wrong one. Ignore that. Can you please...
I did it.
Post a link to your Twitch in my YouTube? Oh, you sick fucking monkey. Alright, guys, so I'm going to be hopping over there and Hi.
I'm a bad person. Okay.
I gave kisses.
Yeah. Go on over to mine. You can see
So
it.
yeah, hop over to his. I'm going to be ending my stream. Once again,
Yeah,
thank
timed
you all
out.
for joining me.
Wow.
Maybe you guys will get another day stream soon, and we'll be doing
Hello,
indies
troll.
tomorrow night, along with probably some Dragon Ball Z Fighter. Bye, guys.
By the way, Becca, if you wanted to.
You better grab that tambourine.